Hi folks, welcome to PanAfriSim. So today's flight is going to be QTR924 from Kuwait to Doha. So as usual, we're going to start dark and cold on a Boeing 737-800 provided by PMDG. So let's go ahead and get that going. Alright, let's turn on some light in here. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and request ground service to give us ground power. And while that's coming, let's just go ahead and start up first the Iris. Ground power is ready. Let's move over to ground power. All right. And as standard procedure, first thing we're gonna do, of course, is just gonna make sure that our fire suppressant system is working just fine. So let's just go right to it. First thing we're going to test is to make sure that the annunciator lights are working. So it's going to be right here. Alright, fault lights are coming on just fine. Next thing we're going to test is make sure that the alarms are working. Next, we're going to test the squids. This is the squibs, so this is the fire retardant. Just make sure that we do have those at full. All right. And next, we just also want to make sure that the cargo is fine as well. Test. All right, so we got all the fire tests sorted. We can also test all right, that's part of the test that needs to be done. So block fuel for today is gonna be 14,601. So we're just gonna come in here and type in 14,600. We plug that in there, and today's load is 120,295. So we just come right back here and 120, that's our zero fuel weight, and we got that sorted out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go down the flow here, get our fuel pumps on. We have our alignment there. Just gonna go ahead and start up our APU as well. Now that we have fuel on board, seatbelts would be turned on. Window heat, we're gonna have those on. Hydraulic pumps on, and we're gonna turn on the air for now. So for today, our cruising altitude is gonna be 280. So this is where we gonna set that up. So right here we want to set that to 280. We're gonna set elevation to 50 right there. So we got 2850 set right there. so it's early morning, so we'll have our logo light on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a quick pre-checklist. Parking brakes set, body grout close, standby bar, and then center fuel required, APU started, APU gen APU gen on. Alright. POS light steady. It's not steady. Logo light, emergency light grout closed. Passenger signs are on. Packs are on auto. Iris is set to nav. And next we're gonna go ahead and set our FMC. So let's go ahead and set the FMC up. And let's grab the GPS, set it right there. KK heading to OTHH. And today is QTR924. 15 left, I believe. Yep, 15 left. And 15 left. Our routing today is gonna be via SVIR, ASV 4E. So we'll grab that. Activate. So our route is H741 to KFA, H741 to KFA. Next one is JT35. JT35. Sorry, that's J735. J735 to Narmi. And then N685 will take us to Kinnett. And then direct to Orlek. And arrival into OTHH should be 16 left via Tovan transition. And our approach would be Orle 1F. Route. Okay. Let's make sure everything is there. Alright, vector. Okay, we can execute now. Alright, so we're going to perf init. Let's look at our CI. Our CI today is 52. And let's see how much reserve fuel we have. So for extras, what we have is about so we'll do 6.9, and this is our zero fuel, and we are cruising at 280 today. And let's put some wind. Let's do a transition altitude of 1,500. Execute that for our N1 limits. Temperature 35, flaps 5. This is gonna give us a trim setting of 444, which we can go ahead and adjust here a little bit past 4-ish. And then for speed, we will have 143. So let's just set this right here. And we set our departure today is on 1.5, so let's okay. Now let's just go ahead and request our clearance. QTR924 ready to copy IFR departure. Clear to Doha Airport, climb and maintain 7,000 feet, departure frequencies 125.3, squawk 0747, QTR924. Alright, so first let's just go ahead and set altitude to 7,000, which is that's what we were just given. Alright, so let's go through our checklist. Transponder set, speed set, heading set, initial altitude set, yaw damper is on, window heat is on, flight altitude set, landing altitude set, flight directors, master on. Flight directors are both let's set minimums should be 450. Auto brakes to RDO, OTO. Let's go ahead and have ground power disconnect. So we're gonna go ahead and ask for ground power to be disconnected. So now let's just go ahead and request our pushback.
Start, they want the tail to our left. Roger that, ready to push.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn bleed on, packs off. We're gonna go ahead and start with the engine number 2. Alright, engine number 2 is on. I'll go with engine number 1. Alright, both engines started, both engines stabilized. Alright, so we are left, right. We're gonna have our anti-collision light on. Ground equipment removed, engine cleared, so engine started. Move over to generator. Gonna make sure that our prop heats are now on. Pack set to auto. And APU bleed off. Gonna turn off lower display unit. Gonna go ahead and set flaps to 5. And we're gonna turn off APU. Elevator trims set. And we're gonna have our taxi lights on. And runway off. Alright. right. Clear for takeoff, QTR924. Alright, so let's quickly look at our pre-takeoff checklist. Set fuel tested, cabin lights required, flight insurance check, nav equipment, landing light on, strobe light. We want it to strobe and set. Engines set to continue. Set takeoff lights on. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and line up. Climb maintain 15,000 feet, QTR924.